Welcome to a game called Compensation Not Guaranteed. So this is a very unique art style here. It looks almost like a painting sort of thing. So I believe this is like a Papers, Please type game. So let us begin. A new nation is born. We have survived war, we have survived abandonment by colonial rulers, we have survived the birthing pains of a new government. Now in the aftermath, we want to build a country for our children and our children's children, green and safe and beautiful. Some of us will need to give up our old homes, our touchstones, our land. But nothing great was ever achieved without sacrifice. A brighter future awaits if we do this together. Will you survive? Or will you serve? Either or, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Well, hello there, what are you? Is that a seahorse? Maybe. I can't entirely tell. But you're Bobby. Hi, you must be the new addition. I'm the department secretary. My name is Bobby. Most people call me Bobby. Shake Bobby's hand? Sure. Oh, someone else wants to say hi. She's the most curious one in the shoal. Say hi to the baby. You, right? Back in the pouch you go. I'll begin with some background information. We have many construction projects planned, so we need to take over a lot of land. The people residing on those lands have been told to vacate. If they can produce valid ownership documents, we will compensate them for surrendering their land. Your job is to make sure these documents are authentic and decide if compensation should be awarded. If something seems fishy... Oops, you're right, baby. I can't use that term. Back in the pouch you go. You're embarrassing me. If anything is suspicious with the documentation, compensation will be denied. Rejected! Anyway, an officer had a few cases he thought you could use for practice. For the first case, we have Mrs. D. Souza. She is the law-abiding sort, so there shouldn't be a problem with her documents. I'll call her Q number now. Wait for Miss D'Souza to come over. Hello, did you call for me for the right number? You'll be checking my documents? You look so young. Wait, are you in training? You won't make any mistakes, will you? Say you'll do your best not to. Say her anxiety isn't helping. I'll do my best not to. We understand it's stressful for you, Miss D'Souza. It'll be fine, you'll see. Okay, I guess. I'm coming over to your side to help with the inspection. Well, thank you, Bobby. Well, hello there, Bobby. To start, ask for her documents and bring them over to the inspection area on the right. Miss D'Souza, can I please have your documents? Here you go. This is this thing too. So there's a document number 1 and a document number 2. It should be easier to read the details now. Well, thank you, Bobby. Let's begin with looking at the names on her yellow IC and title deed to make sure they match. So identity card, IC. Could have just been ID. Identity. Yeah, just identity. ID. I don't know. Either way. Rosa D'Souza. Rosa D'Souza. Do I have to look very carefully, like one letter might be off? Well, I mean, this one's supposed to be the practice one, and it's supposed to be all correct, so it should be fine. So they do match. If you spot anything wrong with the names, let me know. Say the names match, say the names don't match. The names match. They definitely match. Great. Now all you have to do is look over the rest of the details. You can check other fields now for anything out of the ordinary. The addresses need to match too, and no field should be empty. Once you've checked these, let me know your findings. Well, Land Registry, Land Transfer Act, 1859 and 1891. Stamp right in the middle. Actually, this is a stamp. This is just how the paper is, with all these fancy symbols. Colonies, something, empire, title number, this, title deed, this with the fanciest T you could possibly do. That almost looks like a G. Could be a C. This is the fanciest, the SpongeBob fancy letter. This is to certify that Rosa D'Souza holds all rights and ownerships to the property bearing the address within therewith. Number 11 Ingwa Close, M23. Issued by the by something officer in Her Majesty's service on this day, 28th May 1953. With a seal of approval and a stamped thing over here. Signature all up in here. So then ID, Crown Colony of this place. Rosa D'Souza, number 11, or yeah, it is 11. Ingwa Close, M23, that all matches. This place, date of birth, 07/12/1939, female, issued, oh, the card is issued, 13/01/1952. So that doesn't actually need to match the title deed. I found no issues, Bobby. Let me confirm that. I don't see any issues either. Alright then. We are about ready to finalize the acquisition. Oh, also the little picture matches as well. Even the hands, they remain this way. Other than going over documentation, you should consider conversing with the landowner. It helps with learning about their background, clarifying issues with documents, or making the whole process feel less impersonal. How do I do that? Oh no, must we? Nothing makes me more nervous than having to hold a conversation. Really? I couldn't tell, Miss D'Souza. You've been doing wonderful so far. It will only be a few general questions, and then we can bring the process to a close. You can converse with her by addressing her directly. Yes, do I just click? Oh, the focus lines have shown up. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, Bobby, why is the red text all of a sudden? Yes. Ask her for her particulars. Your particulars, please? I don't know what the hell that means. Well, my name is Rosa D'Souza. Souza with a Z, not an S. Should it be an S? Do you need me to change it? No, that would be fine, Miss D'Souza. My current address is 11 Ingwa Close. I moved there 12 years, 2 months, and 4 days ago. Don't need to be that detailed, ma'am. My IC number is 41674. That is correct. I memorized it the moment I got my IC. Well, that's cool. You did great, Miss D'Souza. Everything seems to be in order, so we can go ahead with approving compensation. Grab the green stamp and stamp the title deed unless you want to chat with her more. We won't harass her any further. Approved. Well, that's a nice stamp. So, is it really over? Will I really get the money? Absolutely. Of course, Mr. D'Souza. We're nothing like the corrupt officials of the past. Nothing like them at all. Were we working with those corrupt officials? Were we in the same offices as those corrupt officials in the past? Maybe. But we're different now. We're under new management. Thank goodness talking to a government official is so nerve-wracking. Not that I didn't trust you. The government, that is. Can I go now? Of course you can go, Miss D'Souza. Don't forget your IC. Here you are. Oop. Place the title deed in the map on the left. You'll learn how to view collected title deeds in the map later. Okay. Oop. Good luck with your training. Oh, thank you, Miss D'Souza. Good luck with getting a new place to stay, a new house. That wasn't so bad, was it? Not at all, Bobby. I guess Miss D'Souza might feel differently, but let's move on. The next case we are given is Mr. Keys. When the officer told him to fix his documents the first time, Mr. Key kicked up a fuss. He'll need to be on the lookout for problems with his documents, as he might have refused to comply. If he can't come up with a good explanation, we'll have to reject his claim to compensation and take his land anyways. Ask what should be done if Mr. Key gets difficult. Ask whether the case should be handled by an experienced officer. I'll experience myself. Gotta get experience somehow. Gotta reject a few. That reject button is eyeing me right there. It's a real headache when people behave that way. But we have to remain professional no matter what. Part of the job is facing tough challenges head on. Isn't that right, baby? I'll call for Mr. Key's queue number now. Maybe you should stay down for this one, baby. Back in the pouch you go. I put the approved one, like, back. Uh-oh. You better make this quick. There's no need to check my documents because they're all fine. No smoking here, sir. It's a routine procedure. We can't skip, Mr. Key. But we promise it'll be quick if there are no issues. Ask for his documents and begin the inspection. Can I have your documents, sir? Remember to bring the documents to the inspection area on the right, of course, of course. Title deed and ID card. That's a very different one. Let's start with doing a general scan of the documents. Ask Bobby why his ID is green and the previous one was yellow. There's been no time to create new documents for every citizen, so they just bring in whichever ones they currently have. Okay, that makes sense. That's just something we have to deal with for a while. It's still the same basic task of checking for discrepancy, though let me know if you spot any. Okay. So, Land Registry, Land Transfer Act, blah, 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 blah. There is a stamp in here. M14-1903. Everything looks fine. It looked like the previous one. Clarify that Key Dai Guan holds the rights to number 3 Inghua Ave, M14, with a stamp and a signature and a other stamp or seal, 12th October 1928. So the ID card. Identify the bearer as Key Dai Wok. Key Dai Guan. Key Dai Wok. I don't know about that one. Number 3 Inghua Avenue. M14. Yeah, the address matches, but the owner doesn't match. But you do kind of look the same. You ain't this person, are you? You ain't this person, are you? Inform Bobby that you see no problems. Tell Bobby you've spotted an issue. I'm sorry, Bobby, we've spotted an issue. Okay, I'll teach you the next step for noting a potential discrepancy. Let me pass you your office pen. Ooh, office pen, you say? You'd better not be delaying things for no reason. Don't worry, Mr. Key. We're doing things the right way. Use the pen and select 2 fields that you think don't match. Perfect. The name field here and the name field here. I was worried you wouldn't spot it. I spotted good, Bobby. The names definitely aren't matching. I know, Bobby. They'll have to point this out to Mr. Key. Okay. Converse with him directly and ask him for an explanation. Point out the different names on the documents. Mr. Key, sir, there are 2 different names on the documents. What? Something wrong with the name? Let me see. So the name's a little different. It's normal to see such minor problems in documents all the time. No, it's not, sir. I can guarantee you these documents are legitimate. State that information must match or you can't authenticate them. Ask Bobby for help with a response. This one. I don't care. If you force me to fix these documents one more time, I'll complain to your minister directly. You complain, sir. Go right ahead. He was told about the deadline to present proper documents. Let me ask you this. Is your job to blindly follow the rules? Yes, it is, sir. Or is it to serve the citizens of this country? Blindly follow the rules, sir. You know what the right thing to do is, so do it. Let Bobby deal with Mr. Key. Say you're ensuring all citizens get fair treatment. How is this fair to me? This is robbery. Get the name right. This is my land, mine. You have no right. No, actually, this is Key Dai Wan's land, not your land. This is a different person. I think there's no getting through to him. You'd better just firmly reject his claim to compensation. To reject compensation, use the red stamp and then print the mark on the title deed you'd like you did when approving. Here's the problem. If this title deed belongs to somebody else... How do I put down the damn pen? If this title deed belongs to somebody else... Can I put this back? Already establishes... Yeah. I want to put it in the middle. Okay. If this belongs to somebody else, having a big rejection on it and having them come in to try to claim it, wouldn't that be a problem? Don't you dare stamp that deed. Okay, that'll just sit there now. Alright, for the last step you need to return Mr. Key's IC and collect the title deed. This is for you, and this is for me. You're just a trainee, aren't you? I'll tell everyone that the government is full of incompetence, destroying our lives, stealing our homes. You're gonna find out if the people in charge us. It's the people in charge us. Not you. First of all, we're the people too. Second of all, there's nothing you could do. The names don't match. This doesn't belong to you. Oh dear, that was more difficult than I expected. I'm sorry I couldn't help out more. It's just not my place to handle cases directly. The hell do you mean it's not your place? Admit you'd rather not deal with such people if possible. Say it's not Bobby's fault, and he shouldn't feel bad. Aren't you? Well, you're... I guess you're not. I guess it's not... You're the one in charge of training me. You're not the one... But you must have done this role before. I don't know. I'll be nice to poor Bobby. He's pregnant. Sometimes we can't help feeling we let people down. Well, if you increase our pay, it'll make it more tolerable. Jokes aside, these tough cases are common, so don't let them upset you. Let's move on to the last case. It's an old lady who's had a few chances to correct her documents. Hopefully she's managed to sort them out. And she isn't just as fierce as Mr. Key. I'll call her Q number now. Whose cigarette is this? Is this mine? I don't smoke. Hello. My, you're so young. That's what our country needs. Not old, forgetful people like me. Don't say that, Madame Mamet. Manette? Sure. Elders like you have valuable experience and wisdom to share. Not to use the right tone with these old aunties. I'll let you handle the inspection and chime in if needed. Ask for documents. Madame, please, your documents. Thank you. There's a blue one now. Oh, this title deed is even different. Go ahead with the inspection like before. If you can't find anything wrong, go ahead and use the green stamp. If you see something strange, select it with the pen and tell Madame Manette about it. I want to say Mammoth, but it's not Mammoth. Okay, so. It's a very different title deed, very different ID card, but I guess that's just how it's going to be. Which is actually nice. It's kind of different from, actually it's kind of the same to more late game, Papers, Please. Where it's like you get different types of documents. But, it's nice that it's, mixing it up right at the beginning. It's like, well, we just formed a new nation, there's probably different ID cards from before, and blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. There's no seal on this one, there's no, I don't think there's any signature. Maybe this is like the seal and the stamp, these types of things. I don't know. Either way, 5B Ingwa Lane, M11, Manit, Car, Bajwa. 11 or 17 September 2957. That's so far in the future, I don't even know what to do with that. Is there a problem with this year? Or are we using a different calendar system because it's like a different deed? Name matches. 5B Ingwa Lane M11, that matches. Female, nationality is this place. 18th June 1912. The only problem is the year seems inconsistent somehow. I'm gonna do that and ask about that. Deselect field or find discrepancy. Oh. On the date of this year. Oh, goddamn no. Can I select now? Today? Is there a way to select today and show that that's in the future? It could very well be a different date, but I want this guy to chime in or something. We'll deselect that. Put you back over here. I don't know if there's any problems. M-A-N-N-A-T, K-A-U-R-B-A-J-W-A. All of that matches. 5B, E-N-G, W-A-H, Lane, M11. That matches. Those are the only things that were supposed to be matching between the two. Because the ID card just has the person's name and the address, which were matching with the title deed, the name of the rightful owner, and the actual property. I don't know if there could be a discrepancy with like the year or something. Let's just talk a little bit. Let's just see what we... Yes, did you want to chat about something? I can tell you about the old days. I remember them so clearly. Say you need more time to check the documents. Tell Bobby you can't find a discrepancy. Hey, Bobby. You missed an error in the title deed. Look closely at the date of issue. That's what I was saying. How do I select that? Hard to spot, but the year is definitely wrong. It'll be great if we actually make it to the 30th century, though. Yes, let her know. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I brought it to the registrar's office. I thought everything was fixed. I might have written the date incorrectly on the form. It's just that these old eyes can't see clearly anymore. My hand is uneasy, too. Just one number is wrong. Can you just overlook it? I suppose an exception can be made, because this is clearly... I don't think this is her fault. Like, this is whoever issued this. Whoever did this, that's their fault. This can't be her fault. Oh, this is a tough one. It's just the one number. But I don't have the authority to make this decision. As an officer in training, you'll have to decide whether awarding or denying compensation is right. It really was an honest mistake by this old elephant. Yeah, can you be given another chance? It's really unfortunate, but no. There is no time left for her to fix the documents again. jeez. Oh no. You give this old poor-sighted, absent-minded pachyderm a chance? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, maybe my eyes aren't doing so good, and this is actually a 1 and not a... Would that make sense? That might make sense. And not a 2. I'ma prove it! Put that there. Oh, thank you, thank you. How do I do this? Now I won't have to be out of the streets. Many blessings. Yeah, I was worried about that bit. Alright, Madame Manet. You can head off now. I'll never forget your kindness. Even if I forget everything else. Yeah, I don't think this is something that's her fault. Legitimately, this isn't something she should be, at fault for. I did say it was your call, but I would have been afraid of letting the error go. Guess I'm just not cut out for making tough choices. In this case, it's something like, it's the office's fault that got it wrong, because they should know better. They're the ones who printed out and gave this document. They got it wrong, not her. Be careful not to earn a reputation for being too lenient, though. The takeaway will... Tokeaway? Toaway. Toake. The Toake will handle the next stage of your training. Okay, we back. Let's see. Hey, Pang. Kang Liao. Time to close shop, everyone. Is it over? I thought we were more training. And do I have to do another part? What? It's still early. Are you telling everyone to go home? Didn't you hear? The director left early to attend an important dinner function. Oh, so I guess we're done here today. I get full pay, right? Full hours? He said any remaining work should have to wait till tomorrow. If Tokay says we can go, then we can go. You're welcome to stay behind and loose out on extra leisure time. And lose out on extra leisure time. No, we're heading home, right? Y'all? But I'm out of here. Pang Chu Liao. Okay. I'm out of here too, I guess. How about you, Bobby? Well, I guess that's our super productive work ethic for you. It looks like you get to call it a day. Perfect. I get full hours, right? Tomorrow is going to be packed for you. You'll have the director's briefing on top of your first set of cases. You better head home and have a good rest. Say bye-bye to the officer. Bye, baby. Head home for the day. I mean, everybody's heading home. Why am I still here? Why my lights turn off at night? A dream begins. No shit. Don't be dreaming of work. It's just our first day. Why the elephant? Hello, my, you're so old. Huh? That's what our country needs, old, forgetful people like you. What the madness is happening? Everything is just fine. I don't think it's fine. What is happening? Nothing to worry about. You can just cave into sentiment like you did before. How dare you? Evil, evil brain dream. So sure, you should be picking up the red stamp of rejection. Why did you choose a green in the real world? I don't know, you seem nice. I want it to be nice. No, no, you seem nice. I want to be nice. Well, there's only the option of that. This one. But I'm an old lady. Of course you should give me a chance. Old ladies are always to be pitied. Reject. Red stamp, that's what you're told to do, but you don't have to do what you're told to do you? There must be good reasons for the guidelines, even if I can't see them. There must be good reasons for the guidelines, even though it's the same damn thing. I'll put this one. Pish posh, why follow the rules if it will only make you unhappy? Reject, reject. If they can't remove all doubt, then reject. Remember, you can do whatever you feel is right. You are in charge. Yes, I know. Reject. The green stamp is ready for you now. Reject. Reject. Damn it. Fine. There you go. It's that easy. When you know you're right. Now give them to me and you can forget about all of this. Here, you take the deed back too. There, what happened doesn't matter. We are only ever in the realm of Maya. What does that even mean? Okay. TV turned off in my damn dream. At dawn, a dream ends. That was trippy. I don't know what the hell any of that was. You came back, and early too. Goodness gracious, trying to get the worm, are we? Not that I thought you'd give up after a bit of training. How do you feel about how yesterday went? Say it left you feeling excited to start work. Say you're preparing for tougher cases going forward. I'm preparing for tougher cases going forward. Still reeling from the encounter with Mr. Key, huh? Just remember the work you do is essential no matter how tough it gets. The Tokay should be ready to meet you now. The Tokay can be a bit blunt, but he really wants the department to do well. Good luck. Bye, Bobby. Into the door. No wonder you had to take half a day off, Tokay. Can't miss out on such a banquet. Free drink, free food, and most importantly, free from work. Hey, now it was work-related. Celebrating the achievements of senior officials is one of our duties, too. That means the whole department will get half a day off to celebrate your banquet when it's your time, huh? No, sure, when I'm promoted to minister level, I'll declare it an official holiday. What a joker. Oh, you're here. We were just finishing up. We'll head off then. Thanks for letting me go on leave, Tokay. These children of mine always getting bullied by the other students at school. By the what? Good luck to us if we have to make the whole country get along. Don't make light of such matters. Our new officers won't have high morale if they hear such talk. That's enough idle chatter. I believe Bobby brought you through a few cases yesterday. How did they go for you? They should have been straightforward. Bobby really helped with them? Yeah, Bobby really helped with them. Well, I hope that doesn't mean Bobby did all the work. He sometimes forgets his station. Things get messy if all of us don't keep to our assigned roles. I heard from Bobby you decided to approve compensation for one Madame Manette. It was a small error in the document, from what I heard. How did you arrive at your decision? You felt the error was exactly as insignificant and not her fault. Actually, both of these could work, but is this one? That's not what I was hoping to hear. A new recruit like you shouldn't jump to such assumptions. You lack the experience to trust you with making them, even in a case that seems simple. Exercise more caution next time. And get used to explaining your decisions, as I will be reviewing your cases after each completed district. Moving on. That officer who left after you came in, you will be taking over the rest of his cases as he had to go on leave. And this is the folder that for that officer's district. You will be using it for two main things. One, to keep track of progress, and two, to schedule meetings with landowners. Let's take a look inside the map folder. Okay. This area is one of the oldest commercial districts. Okay. Generations of traders built a livelihood in these shop houses. Shops at the bottom, houses at the top, I'm guessing. It's seen better days, though. Maybe not by much. The recent public disturbance has made it even more unsightly. We will be clearing this neighborhood for new office buildings. Some will be upgraded for commercial use, where new companies can be set up. Is this just an entire parking garage? Well, I guess there's shops below. But geez. I don't know if I like the idea of parking garage above the actual place. You know, put all the parking garage below the actual place. Then you could build this up to actually be shops and such. Others will be cleared for government use. In fact, the Ministry of Finance will be headquartered here. Okay, this is a huge building. Surely the importance of developing this neighborhood is apparent to you. Clearing out obsolete buildings will pave the way for better ones. Sure. It might sound harsh, but yes, we need to make the district attractive to new companies with better prospects. Rich people. We need the rich people. We're building a country here. No need for the poors. Get the poors out. The basic point is that we cannot make progress without first removing what's impeding it. The poors. We have records for each plot. They include some notes describing the property and information about the landowner. This person. Once you have previewed the landowner and plot, you can call them to the office and have their ownership verified. The remarks section will record the results of your verification process and how you obtained the land. Next up is the deadline tracker on the top left. As you can see, each day has only enough time for 3 meeting slots. When you call a landowner, it will use up the next available meeting slot. Since the deadline for submission is right around the corner, you will only have 4 slots for this district. Are there only 4 places? That's 1 slot for each case, so you must settle them then and there. All 4 plots must be acquired. Because the plans for this district are crucial to our ministry's goals, I want you to acquire all 4 plots. To track your progress, there will be an overlay handle at the top of the map. Click. Oh shit. It shows you all the key structures in the plans. There'll be notes to remind you the significance of each project. The partner release completing this would have the biggest impact for our evaluation. Note the compensation limit at the bottom. The budget is high enough to compensate everyone, but that doesn't mean you can award them willy-nilly. Remember that I'll be reviewing the meet cards and going over the cases after you submit the folder. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's not like time stops when you're not processing cases. Close the folder. I assume... oh, this button. Two things to note before we end. First, as I've said, there is no time left for landowners to fix their documents. If there were enough time, you'd be able to decide if a landowner deserves a chance to correct them. But that simply isn't the case here. Second, I realize you are taking over someone else's district. Thus, it wouldn't be fair to conduct a full evaluation once you've submitted the folder. I will, however, look through the folder to see how you handled each case. If I see any irregularities with your decision-making, you will need to account for them, so be sure to follow the rules. Now that will be all. Now get to get to work. Your nation is counting on you. Yeah, huh? Approve every single person. Background briefing, ready to throw in the towel. Say you're inspired by their projects and want to help. Say you already tightened your... or tendered your resignation. I guess this is the only one to actually harass. Wow, you're making me feel guilty for not irradiating optimism like you are. Might need to bring everyone in the office to meet you and soak some of it in. Oh, before I forget, I was popping by to drop this off too. Hello, what is this? Bobby's friendly memo for things to do. Make sure applicants have both photo ID and title deed. Make sure information on both documents match. Converse with landowners to learn more details. Bobby reminder for be courteous and polite. Thank you, Bobby. I don't think that was written by you. I'm pretty sure that was written by one of the Bibbas. It's just a simple list to remind you of the basics, do's and don'ts if you ever need it. I started making these because new recruits kept asking me for help reminding them. You won't believe how much bobbying around it saved me. Well, time's a-wasting and we've got country to conjure up. Wish the officer luck on their first set of cases, baby. When you're ready, open the map folder to select your first case. I assume time's not just randomly passing, but maybe it is. Anyway, let's check. So there is only 4. We'll start with this one. Retail shop, merchant walk. Haven't met yet. Unknown, okay. I'll give you a call for that one. Well, hello there. May the bacon of objectivity guide your intellect. Okay, Shenton. Ah, you already provided me with all the things that I need. I didn't even have to ask. Shenton, we cognate, dispassionate at your disposal. Thank you, Shenton. Okay, this title deed, there's a stamp up in here. There's another stamp here. Wee Wang Sa. Wee Wang Sa. 1F Merchant Walk M14. 1F Merchant Walk M14. 5th of September 1954. We're in 1965, so it's in the future, or it's in the past at least, not in the future. And there is a seal here. Signature with this stamp. I don't know if any of that's important. 1F Merchant Walk M14. Everything seems to be in order. I don't think the kingdom matters. Date of birth to blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. M. And then date of issued by government. This date. At least it's in the past, not in the future, so everything seems fine with this card. I see nothing wrong here. Let's talk for a bit. Yes, I don't see anything the matter. No, I just want to talk. I'll not have you conjure up falsehoods on the authority of my documents if my name isn't Shenton. We. Is that a discrepancy? That the name matches, but the name doesn't match you. Ask why his documents don't include the name Shenton. Yes, that's what we need. And here I thought you had discovered something substantial. Have you not heard of baptismal names? I am not familiar of such things. I can't believe a government official is ignorant of a practice that possesses global significance. I am a devout member of the Order of Enlightenmentarianism. Surely your superiors have made special note of our growing influence in society? This is the first time I've heard of the Order. Appalling oversight. It falls on me to instruct then, lest you continue wandering the wastelands of ignorance. All neo-rationalisters are baptized with new names upon acceptance into the order. From then on, we are to be known by our ordained name, including legal identities. If not having to complete this transaction so urgently, I would have used the time to alter my documents accordingly. I believe that settles the discussion. Both documents are in my name. Approving compensation logically follows. This one's a tough one already. Can we talk some more? Yes, is there anything I can assist in educating? Elucidating? Words? Ask if we always use those sophisticated languages. Distinguishing oneself in erudition and style is one of the key tenets of the Order's code. It's all well and good to say one should not judge by appearances, if not for the fact that social recognition is predicated entirely on putting on a display. Ask why a cobbler requires such refined mannerisms. I don't know what the hell that means, but that sounds racist. Correction, my father was the cobbler, not I. I've no intention of continuing the business once the property is sold. I don't know what the hell a cobbler is. Okay, well, that's all fine and good. Approve. I don't know, maybe you're lying about the name, but there's no way to prove that. Picture looks like you. Even has the stupid strap things. Glasses, it looks like. Same eyes, same ears. Only thing you're missing is a damn hat. Exact same whiskers and like the exact same orientation. Like, this is you. I don't know how somebody would have somebody else's ID card and have that ID card match the title deed. Anyway, there you go. May you adhere to the enlightened path of cognition. Thanks. I guess. Anyways, more. We have the rest of the day to do more. We did this one, so that one's settled and good. Next one. Call. Good. You're not one of them. Those cannot be trusted. Ooh. If you one of them, I no give you papers, I get different, officer. Ask who they are? Who are they? Like you don't know them. Cats. Make noise all night, go into people's houses, no permission, steal money. Not only steal, break table, break chair, break blah blah statue, break whole restaurant. Now so she suspects anyone of the burglary. Must be that Arna cat. She always makes trouble. She say my children bad dogs. Did she come here? You gave her money? You shouldn't. She thief. I have met this Arna person. You watch out, she liar. She thief. You know, give her money. Okay. Okay. We somehow managed to get past... What the hell is this, bro? I find new place, start new restaurant far, far from them. How do I point out this particular discrepancy? Do you have the other piece, perhaps? If you did, I'd be fine with that. Say that the IC card has been damaged and you can't read some of the information. Why not point at IC? You say me wrong. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. That's not my fault. I say you already. Those cats come and break restaurant, break house. Ask if she was there to witness this. I know, crazy. Why say and get hurt? I go hide with children. Ask how she knows it was done by cats. Not other groups. Ask where the IC card was when it got torn. Upstairs in my bedroom drawer. Where else? They go into my room. Ask if she actually saw anyone do it. No, see, what difference? Nose good, ears good, I smell, I hear, I know it's cats. They break glass, leave blood everywhere. Okay. Okay. Converse. I see already must be cats, no one else in building. Where did you find the IC card? I found in bedroom drawer. Why matter? I see tear. I know do, then what who do? Cats, I say you. Is there any other discrepancies in here? Or is that the only one? To see something, it probably walk. Unfortunately, I can't confirm the full name, so, I don't know, will conversing do any more good? Might want to talk more. I say you cat's fault already. Okay, then. Why hold stamp? Put down stamp. Wait, no stamp. Talk first. You didn't want to talk. You didn't want to talk. Fine. If you say IC card no good, let me fix first. How can no give chance fix first? There's insufficient time and a decision must be made now. That not fair? It no my fault? You give time fix or else. Oh no, you're threatening? No. I'm so sorry, but if you're acting this way, I can't approve. I might have if you were nicer. But unfortunately, oh, I almost put it back. What nonsense, why no get money, this building mine. Ownership couldn't be verified because damage to the IC. Unfortunately. You can have this back, and we'll put this here. Because I was told you already had plenty of time to get everything in order and sorted. You see, dogs know up. You don't punish correct people. I will teach you all a lesson. Well, good luck with that. Unfortunately, you were rude and mean, and you had plenty of time to do all the things that you needed to do, and you didn't get it done. That decision had to be made. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that one's done, and next one. And all. Because that's all we can do for today. Why are you all damaged? Hello, how are you? My name is Parakash. Parakash. Nice to meet you. Prakash? Prakash. Prakash. Please excuse my appearance. I know I'm not looking presentable. That's fine. You don't need to... We're not going to question how you look. Just make sure everything's fine and we are good to go. Parakash Mulchand. Erakashmulchand. That matches. 38 Merchant Alley. M31, that matches. Perfect. 1959, perfect. Not in the future. 1931, not in the future. Whatever place, that doesn't matter. Everything looks in order. The only problem is you don't exactly look like your ID, but can I? No, this is fine, right? Is there a discrepancy here? Is like this photo too good? Like you pasted it over a different photo? I don't know. What can I help you with? Would you like some tailored clothing made to measure? Oh, sorry, you are not a customer. You have questions for me, officer? Ask how he got the injuries. You're very direct, officer. I have no problem with that, of course. Well, you see, officer, I just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Cut myself against some glass. What, you rolled around in the glass? Got caught up in the riots. It just spilled all or spread all over, you know? Very hard to avoid. Did you make a police report? Oh no, what would I tell the police? I don't know if it was a cat or a dog or even some other group. All a big jumble. I really think we should do whatever we can to stay out of trouble. It's the wisest decision. All this mayhem and mischief. I guess one good thing is people will need my services to tailor new clothes. Well, I see no problem with anything, so you're approved. Thank you very kindly, good officer. Here you are. I'll use this money to set up my business at a new location, one where hopefully everyone can stay out of trouble. Well, good luck to you. Hey, new bird. Looks like someone is ready to pack up and bulk kapung. I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay. Not thinking of calling it quits, are you? You have to last until the end of the week. Please make it to the end of the week. How did your first day go? It went well, and Bobby's training helped prepare you. The range of cases was unexpectedly wide. It went fine. Super. Whether it's overconfidence from ignorance or you've actually gotten the hang of things, positivity is what we like to hear. If you ever feel at a loss, just remember the golden rule. Just finish a task quickly and see if mistakes come back to haunt you later. Oh, jeez. Give Daddy a break, baby. I was just joking. It's time for us to go too. You know the drill. Bums to wipe and bedtime stories to read. Say goodbye to the officer, baby. Good old squeaky baby. Head home for the day. Another night, another dream. Please don't haunt me. It's going to be the person I rejected. A field to be cleared to yield a harvest. A snip-a-snip. A snip-a-snip. A snip-a-snip. A canvas bountiful, it nourishes indifferently, all allowed to grow upon it. A snip-a-snip. Okay, not gonna snip that one. A snip-a-snip. Oops. A snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip. Uh-oh. What does this dream mean? I don't even know. Cull. Circumscribe, control, cultivate. The sun radiant traverses relentlessly. Inaction is action. A snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, snip-a-snip, snip-snip, snip-snip, snip. A snip, and a snip, and a snip. Oh. Same things again. The landscape mutable coalesces inevitably its form, its function. A snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a-snip, a snip-a. Oh, snip-a-snip, a snip-a. Did I miss any? Yes. A monolith towers, blanketing its shadow, the void left at its feet. Another dawn. Another awakening. Our dreams are so insane. Another strange one. Well, there's the final case in the folder to tackle. Let's tackle it then. I don't think we can. Yep, we can. It's just this last place, right? Cool. Well, hello. Hi, officer. Here are my documents. Well, thank you for just having everything prepared and ready. I don't think the burn mark matters, but whatever. I know the paper's damaged, sorry. I think that's fine. This doesn't matter at all. Not blocking anything. It's blocking something. The M31. Can we, like, wipe this off? Do we have water in the office? ARNAH, ARNAH, BINTE, BINTE, ISMA, ISMA. Oh no. Oh no. You can see my name and address, yes? No, actually part of your name is missing. Part of the address is missing too. Some information on a deed isn't clear. I was just walking along my neighborhood on my way here. Some puppies that just came up and threw dirty water at me. One of them was a child of that restaurant owner. I'm sure of it. When I opened my bag to look at the paper, the ink was running, so I tried to dry it, and it just made it worse. I was going to get it fixed after this. Can you wait till then? There isn't any more time. Click it, please. Okay. Okay, but the name and the address is still there, so everything's fine, yes? No. I don't know how you managed to make it this bad. If I could at least make out what it were, it would be fine. What should I do in this case? Let's talk some more. As I explained, it was the puppies. Terrible. Such bad upbringing. Why would they have done this? I tell you, it's that restaurant lady. Some dogs hate cats for no reason, and she is the worst. She says her restaurant was attacked by cats. She says cats were the ones that started throwing bottles at people. She hates cats, and me in particular. I'm sure she sent those puppies after me. If we had done her first, it might have turned out differently. But it's too late for that now. Let's talk some more. I tell you, dogs are just out to attack us for no reason. It's like basic instinct for them. Is there no more to conversate with? Why are you... Well, you know why. Unfortunately. Which sucks. But unfortunately... Let's think about this. Is it possible that this could be somebody else when the entire first name and middle name matches, and then most of the last name matches, and we're just missing the smudges that would be right here? Like, if at least you could see a faint outline of what it were, then it would have been fine. M31, I don't know how much that matters, because the rest of it matches perfectly. Pretty much perfectly. We're missing a Y here, but it's fine enough. I mean, the one with the ID card that was bitten off, there was quite a significant amount of it bitten off. Like, the entire last name was missing. This one is only part of it missing. I almost want to approve this one just so that this person could get away from the dogs. Because I do believe that this might have just happened recently. I mean, if I could just feel up the damn paper. Details? Yeah. Though it wouldn't necessarily be fair to the other people if I approve this one. But I almost feel like just approving it just to see what'll happen. Because I don't think it'll matter too much. I already rejected one anyways. That one was a lot worse than this one. This one, I think there's enough for me to be like, it's fine enough. I'll approve it. Thank you. Whatever this is, I'm sorry for the damaged papers. It's fine enough. At least those dogs didn't cause even more damage. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Goodbye. All the cases are done. Guess it's time to submit the folder. How do I do that? Oh. Have a seat. So you've managed to complete the district. Good. As I said during your first briefing, I will be looking through your cases. If I see anything that needs further explanation, I will ask you about how you arrived at your decision. It will need to be a ally, what's the word? Must be an alignment with the Ministry regulations. It says here that you compensated Miss Ishmael. Wait, the details on the title deed are illegible. You'll need to explain why you award compensation. I was able to make out the information. She was the victim of a hostile attack. Both. Both are true. I don't remember what the regulations were, but, victims of a hostile attack. While smudging paper hostile, the information on the documents can't be verified, plain and simple. In some cases, landowners are allowed to fix their documents, but you are not to compensate them until it is carried out. You will definitely have to apply a stricter standard going forward. If I deem approval compensation unacceptable, your evaluation grades will suffer. One more thing before we conclude. I want to ask you about your interactions with them. How was their general attitude? They talk at all about the recent troubles? Now the government would maintain peace and order. Some were quick to blame other groups for the unrest. That's what I feared. This sort of social friction can transform into open violence if we don't manage it. Soon after that, faith in the government will erode, and then we'll be starting from scratch all over again. Worse than that, actually, it'll be harder for them to accept a government that represents the interest of all. As this district wasn't assigned to you to begin with, you won't be receiving a full evaluation. The hell is this? Just making C. Oh, is that bad? The only category you will be assessed on for now is your decision making. As you can see, you were awarded a C grade. Some of your choices were questionable, and the explanations you gave earlier didn't pass muster. You'll definitely need to do better if you want any sort of career progression as a civil servant. I will move on to your progression report, which is likewise limited in scope for now. Okay. On probation, probation grade, none. As it states clearly, you're still on probation. You won't be confirmed as a department officer until after you've handled a full district on your own. It gets more complicated from here out. Eventually, you'll be managing a budget and a deadline on top of assessing documentation. Okay, that's all. Didn't take too long, which is great. Do you have any final questions before I let you go? Ask about what happens to residents once their land has been acquired. Doesn't matter, it's not our problem. Are you feeling alright or not? Why are you still sitting here with no expression? You better go home and rest. I have to complete the submission process as well. Goodbye. Well, goodbye to you. I guess I have nothing else to do today. Hey, new bird, done with your first evaluation? I know I'm a little capo with all of this, hovering around and checking in. I guess you can say it's my parenting and... Everyone run. We've got to leave now. What do you mean we've got to leave? They're breaking through the gates. They have weapons. Cecile, what's wrong? Calm down. There's a mob. They just appeared outside. They're all shouting that we're stealing homes. They say we're corrupt. That Tiger, he was leading them. I think they want to kill us. I'm heading out the back door. Get out of my way. We need to leave now too. Bobby, let's go. Looks like this isn't some joke. Follow Cecile to the emergency exit. I'm going to break room. I left one of my babies asleep there. Why would you do that? Keep them in your damn pouch. Go first. Did you need help, Bobby? You barely know your way around. You just slow me down. It's okay. I got it. Okay, Bobby. Go now. Your new nation needs you to make the hard choices, to ensure fairness for the many, to secure our future. Will you survive or serve? Probably neither. I see a pineapple. And a napkin. And a little car. And there you go. And that was the demo for this game. I can see this doing really, really well. Being very much like Paper Please, but kind of its own thing. Which would be really cool. I'm sure I could have played all of that very differently. And ended up with a better grade, probably. But either way, we will leave this here. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and you can check this game out for yourself. It's on Steam. Well, this demo's on Steam. And I will see everybody in the next video.